This is it, Sherpani Col day. We are just having some breakfast. It's 4:30 and today we hike over Sherpani Col and West Col. It's going to be a really big day and we're making a really early start. So I wonder if that coffee's ready. It is 6:15 and we're just putting final touches to our mountaineering gear. We've got harnesses, ascenders set up, belay devices, and it's a bit chilly, -10 degrees. Hands are really cold. With the little lightweight gloves, you need to have the dexterity to attach all this stuff together. My feet are absolutely freezing in these little shoes, which are not really up to the job. So I'm going to be climbing up there. Not entirely sure what route we'll take. I think we'll probably end up going up that sort of scree to the side and then over that side. Yes, chilly morning this morning. Well, we've done it. Well, first bit anyway. We've got to the top of Sherpani Col, which was from the campsite a 2-hour, grueling 2-hour slog up this glacier up to about 6,100 meters, and then about 100-meter scramble with the aid of a fixed line. I don't think I've done anything this hard before. Such an amazing view. We've got Mathi here, we've got this glacier over here which is dropping serac onto the terrain below. And this is just where we've come from. Let me turn around and show you where we're going. This is just amazing. This is the plateau I've been talking about. You can see some big crevasses there, and over there in the distance is West Col, where we're heading. But I've seen some amazing sights in the Alps in my time, but not quite on this scale. Wow. What do you think, Mathi? Wow, this is amazing. You can see all the way down here where we camped last night. Mathi in the distance. Having done this today gives me new respect for the people that summit these 8,000 meter mountains. There's some great crevasses over there. So now we've got to rappel down this. I imagine that's a good 100 meters down to the bottom there. And it looks like there's a bit of a bergschrundy kind of dip, kind of crevassy action at the bottom. We'll see what that looks like. But yeah, this is amazing. Well, the rest of today went from difficult to more difficult to almost impossible. The down climb on the other side of Sherpani Col was an absolute nightmare. It was partially my fault for not wearing crampons. I thought it was going to be a nice easy rappel, but actually it was a down climb even worse than the up climb on the other side. We had a wire safety rope, but at times there's a fall would have been really tricky. So at the bottom of that we had a 2-hour slog, really grueling slog across this windy plateau from Sherpani Col to West Col. It was pretty flat, there wasn't too many problems, but we had crevasses to deal with. So we took it really slowly and carefully. On the other side, on West Col, there isn't really much of a climb up to West Col, but on the other side, on the way down, there's a 200 meter rappel. So Nima, our climbing guide, fixed a new rope for us, but it took so long to fix the ropes that we were absolutely freezing at the top. It was gale force winds, probably like -5, -10 degrees, and very, very glad I put my down jacket on before we climbed to the top. But yeah, that took a good couple of hours to negotiate that. It was probably the most difficult, definitely the most difficult rappel I've ever done. 200 meters of it. Mathilde went first on the new rope, but obviously you can't rappel two people on the same rope, and I was just freezing, so I rappelled down one of the old ropes that was there initially, and then switched to the new rope when Mathilde had finished. But yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not actually recording this today. I'm recording this tomorrow because we got so we were so late. It took us 13 hours. We arrived at the campsite after dark. It took a good 2 hours after we'd got down off West Col to find the campsite. So it's a really beautiful campsite just beside a lake, but you'll see more of that tomorrow.